What's going on, everybody? This is Zach with Strictly Shisha. Today I'm reviewing the Fumari Gallivant bag. A new way of traveling with your hookah. It's a tad bit more stylish, much more practical, and a lot more safe for your hookah. This very aesthetic bag is a one-shoulder design. It's made of polyester. It's about 23 inches in height, 8.5 inches deep, and 8.5 inches wide. A lot of space for a variety of your hookah needs. Let's jump into the specifics of the Gallivant bag. The Gallivant bag does have two handles, one on the front and one on the top. Both of these handles are stitched in with X-box stitching. Very, very strong handles. I'm not afraid of handling this heavy bag with these handles. Plenty of pockets on the front, depending on what you guys want to store in this. A lot of different space and compartments designed for specific things. The single shoulder strap on the back here is probably my least favorite part of this bag. I would have preferred a traditional backpack style with two shoulder straps so I can distribute the weight on my back. That's probably one feature that's going to limit me from taking this on long hikes or things like that, but this for me is going to be a bag to take a hookah to a friend's house, take it to the beach, short trips where one shoulder strap will suffice. The shoulder strap is adjustable, as you guys can see here. If you have a tiny body, you can even disconnect it from here, attach it to the other side if you'd like to carry it on the other shoulder. So as a one strap bag, this is very, very nice design. I would just prefer two straps, or even if they would attach a zipper in here, you could separate it and attach two different hooks on the bottom and make it almost like a pseudo two-strap bag. As you can see, this quilted back finish and the accents on the side, very, very nice. Pockets on the side on both of these. I guess you could carry water bottles to fill up your hookah or additional supplies. So let's jump into what I carry in my Gallivant bag as my EDC hookah setup. So in the first pocket here, I do have some grommets. These are an assortment of bowl grommets, hose grommets. I do even have some B2 mouth tips in here, just in case I have a friend to share with. Put these back inside. The next pocket here, I actually have some coals. This is one of the larger pockets, and I probably would keep my coals in here. Just to show you guys, this is a 16-piece travel box, or you can keep your coals in a Ziploc bag. This front pocket here is probably big enough to fit a standard 72-piece or 96-piece box of coals. It will stretch a bit, but I'm pretty sure it'll fit. The way you organize your bag is up to you based on your needs and how much gear you carry. If you're going camping for a weekend, I'm sure you're gonna need a lot more stuff versus just going to a friend's house for a couple of hours. All right, on the bottom here, you do have a built-in tray compartment. Fantastic idea. I love lining the tray at the bottom of the bag. It keeps the bottom nice and rigid, gives it some structure, also additionally protects the contents inside. So now, you do have a zipper here. You open it up and you will find the tray compartment. So I don't think Fumari actually tested this tray compartment with any trays other than probably a standard KM tray. This compartment is way too small for most trays on the market. So for a lot of you, this is not going to be a functional compartment. It does fit with a standard style tray, like an Egyptian style. This is similar to a KM style. Any tray that is 7 3/4 wide or smaller will fit in this pocket. So your Starbucks tray, your B2 tray, your Shika tray, your Prometheus tray, pretty much any tray these days will not fit in the bottom here other than a standard Egyptian tray. My Sahara Smoke tray did fit in here, but you guys know I'm probably not going to be traveling with this thing, even though that's the hookah in the bag today. On the bottom here, I do have a little bit of extra foil. This is about 5 feet of foil wrapped up in here. This is just emergency. I'll probably hide this in the bottom for myself just in case I ever run out. Keep that in there. Put the tray back in just cuz. Zip that bad boy up. By the way, all the zippers on here feel pretty good quality. They're not going to be of hiking backpack quality. For a hookah bag, this is very, very nice quality. They all have pull tabs here, easy to grab and open up all the zippers. On the side, as you guys showed you, you could put, I guess, water bottles or something in here. I do have a standard pack of pre-cut foil. This is a Predator brand foil. This stuff is like thick enough to stop a bullet. I'll have to do a review on this. On the opposite mesh pocket, I actually just have some paper towels. Hookah is a messy hobby, and I am the messiest, so keep that in there. Like I said, a lot of pockets. I'm just showing you what I happen to keep in mine. It's up to you guys what you want to keep in yours. Unzipping the main pocket where all the goodies are. So first thing, on the actual flap of the bag, there is a pocket here. This is probably a better pocket for the grommets. I'm probably wasting it in the front, so you can put some things in here. I don't have anything to put in there in the moment. On the back wall here, there is another mesh pocket. In here, I keep my tongs. Tongs are probably something I used to always forget when traveling with a hookah. something so important, yet I used to never bring them. I used to have to jimmy rig them out of tin foil and chopsticks and things like that. So now I never forget my tongs in this bag. Also, I have in here, I have my foil poker, just so it doesn't poke me or poke a hole in the bag. It is safely stored in this back pocket. Now this bag does feature a padded wall insert as well as a padded bottom. Very, very good for storing your glass bases. We don't want our hookahs to break on the way. I used to always have to wrap mine in towels and get creative with protecting them, but I do love the protection that's built into this bag, and we're gonna test that protection in a few minutes. Inside here, obviously, you have a lot of space. This bag will fit your standard Egyptian size base. It will fit your jumbo style bases. Today, I do have my Sahara Smoke mini base in here. I have some tobacco filled in here. I have bowls in here. I have my bowls wrapped in a Crown Royal bag. I typically travel with a heat management device just to reduce my chances of knocking coals in hotels and other people's houses and things like that. Keep that in a bag like this. Typically travel with a Goodfella bowl, something versatile that I could use with foil or even use with a heat management device, depending on what tobacco I come across, what I brought with me. Typically keep my tobacco in sealed containers like this. I usually travel with Trifecta, one of my favorites, you guys know that. On the side, there is a compartment here to hold your hoses. Obviously, this compartment would be fine to put a D hose, a timber hose, whatever hose you'd like. I'm personally gonna travel with a cheap, lightweight hose. Most of my travel goods are not gonna be my best stuff. I tend to lose, break, forget things on the beach, so I don't travel with my best stuff. Just gear that's functional, enjoyable to use, and I won't cry if it breaks. So obviously, this main compartment here is we're gonna have the most important item, your hookah. So what's really cool about this bag, it does feature a zipper portion at the top here, and when you have a really long stem, it can easily poke out and you can zip it up, and depending how long your hookah is, it will poke out even more. I've tested this bag with a Prometheus, I've tested this bag with a Starbuzz, a lot of very, very tall hookahs, and it works perfectly fine. So let's actually show you guys how this works. So to take this hookah out, I'm actually gonna just take it out the front here. If this hookah was really tall and I had, you know, a couple more inches hanging out the top, I probably would pull it from the base down and pull it out like this and kind of shimmy its way out. Like I said, this is the Sahara Smoke Assassin, just for testing purposes today. Just to let you guys know, I carried this bag for 1 week straight everywhere I went to see the durability of the bag and to see how comfortable it was to carry a full-size hookah like a Starbuzz, and it was very comfortable. Here you guys are. You can see this is a removable padded thing. It's probably about, you know, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch thick. Same padding that feels at the bottom of the bag. This definitely protects the base a lot, especially in comparison to some of the bags that come with hookahs these days. They're useless. There's like a duffel bag. Your hookah is not safe in there. There's not enough compartmentalization. It's dumb. This bag has a lot of thought put into the protection and the functionality of storing your hookah stuff. So let's test the protection of this bag. Let's put this bad boy back in here. Oh, you guys ready for some drop tests? After 5 solid drops, what's happened? Well, we had a strap fall off, which is not a big deal. It wasn't actually attached from the bottom, so there was no tension pulling it down. So not bad, not bad. You can easily reattach it, no permanent damage done. Overall, aesthetically, the bag has not been damaged. The bottom, just a little dirty, no rips or anything. By the way, if you drop your hookah bag 5 times in a row, your smoking privileges should be revoked. That's insane. Let's open this bag up and see if the hookah is damaged. Obviously, dropping this on a concrete surface would be worse, but let's see what happened. We shook a little water out of it. As you guys can see, it's perfectly fine. So this thing gets 2 thumbs up for protection on a hookah. Like I said, drop this thing 5 times. Nothing is broken. Nothing, I wouldn't actually been sad if this broke, but nothing is broken in this bag. I think it works very, very well. This is what the bag looks like with a full-size Starbuzz in it. So a little conspicuous, but I'm not worried. Very, very versatile with the size hookah it can accommodate. Something very small like a Maharaja can sit right in the bottom, or something super tall like the Starbuzz can poke out the top. If you're worried about concealing this and not letting people know what you're carrying in your bag, you can wrap the hookah with a towel or something, and no one will be none the wiser. So overall thoughts on the Fumari Gallivant bag. this is the best means of transportation of your hookah that I've seen thus far. I love the versatility of it and the size hookahs it can carry. I love the pockets, the compartments, everything. Very, very good. The only recommendations I would make is to make the tray compartment larger, because that's just dumb the way it is right now. Can't even put a lot of trays in there. And I would personally prefer 2 straps, like I said, normal backpack style. That's just my preference. That's the only thing that's hindering me from carrying this bag for long periods of time. But like I said, I carried this bag for a week straight to test it. I'm gonna overlay some pictures right now of all the different places I gallivanted with my bag. So if you guys are looking for a new bag to take your hookah traveling with you, take it to a friend's house, you're tired of putting it in your normal backpack, wrapped in a towel, or putting it in those duffel style bags that come with hookahs these days, I would definitely recommend the Fumari Gallivant bag. It is a great bag, and the fact that it looks good and I don't mind carrying it is perfect. But thank you guys very much for watching. I do appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.